All right, everyone, the Fed doesn't change course. It keeps raising rates, whether it be, in a smaller amount or not. The markets are not doing well. People's portfolios are not doing well. People are wondering, where in the world are we going? What are we going to do? How am I going to make money in the markets for? Should I even be in the markets, and so on? In this video, I am going to show you how there was a similar situation with far worse. The inflation was worse. All right, it was worse, and during that similar situation, somebody took advantage of it in a way that most of us don't think about, and that person made a lot of money, and that is Warren Buffett. So they say past trends or history is your friend. Let's just say that. So if you study how the markets did in the past, what did well in the past, doesn't guarantee that it's going to do well all the time and right now and so on, but it really does help, right? Gold is doing well right now, right? Take a symbol KGC. I mentioned that on my Patreon. $3.80. It's like $4.30 now. So we're looking at stagflation. Stagflation is basically when inflation is on the rise, but economic growth is slowing down, right? So you get inflation up, economic growth going downwards. The United States has been through stagflation, and a very severe stagflation in the 70s and 80s. And so if we can look back in the 70s and 80s, what the heck happened? And what did well? What sector did well? What you could have done? Now you can see, right? You can go back and see, and you've got all the amazing information to see, well, here's the stocks, here's the sector that did well, and if I can apply it now, I'll do well. Well, Warren Buffett in late 2022 and now in 2023 purchased nearly 23%, I believe, stake in Occidental Petroleum. And if you think about it, Warren Buffett is not a person who buys very easily. Believe it or not, in the 1970s and 80s, what outperformed the markets, or where you would have made money, right? You would have went through the 70s and 80s and the crisis and all that and made money, is had you put your money in gold, which through that crisis of the 70s and 80s returned over 12% to the investor throughout the crisis, which is amazing. 12% may not sound good to people now, but hey, let's just buy here, right and left, whatever, and tell me if you're going to get at the end of the year a 12% return on the total money you threw in the markets, right? It's basically inflation, I think, had gone up to 12, 14%. It was definitely in double digits. It was 12, 14%. And at the same time, energy prices went up, right? Basically oil and gasoline, they skyrocketed. If the economy gets worse and there's more unemployment, sure, and if the energy prices go up, I think that solves inflation, but it causes a lot of other problems, right? Would oil companies prioritize, right, paying down their debt and rewarding their shareholders and having more cash on the side than putting their money to work on more research, finding more places to drill and all that, because all that stuff has costs and so on? And I believe that oil companies will prioritize first to make sure they have a very strong balance sheet, they have cash on the side, they paid down their debt in preparation for a possible severe economic slowdown. That would, by the end of this year and going into 2024, create a big spike in the oil prices. And analysts have been saying lately on CNBC that they believe that by the end of the year, oil prices will go to $120 a barrel. Not just because of what I just said, but also because of geopolitical tensions around the world. Because I've done many videos in the past about energy in the energy sector. This is just a few. I've done way more. And going back from 2021, 2022, and so on, especially like this natural gas prices video, I talked about 10 different natural gas stocks that I thought would do well. And from that video, going 3-4 months later after that video, those natural gas price stocks almost went over 100%, get all of them. Now watch this. This is 9 months ago, right? Just 9 months ago. I talked about Ovintiv Inc, ticker symbol OVV, $23.13. So here's a screenshot of the video that I did, right? And that was 9 months ago, $23.13. The stock right now, as I speak, is $33.99, near $34, let's say, right? So it's nearly $11 per share up within 9 months. But there is an investment. there is an investment in specifically good oil companies and natural gas companies, right? This is an oil and natural gas company. And I see the same thing, like I see that Warren Buffett, what did he buy this year? The one thing that he purchased, the one thing he decided to spend money on was an oil and natural gas company, right? The company has really good financials, right? So in 2022, they had $12.4 billion and pretty much a really good overall 8 years increase in revenue. The analysts are giving it a $50, $64, and $82 within the next 12 months. Even at 34 now, if we are, like I said, to believe that history repeats itself, then I can see Ovintiv Inc. that can truly believe that within the next 12 months, it'll hit any of those targets. Now, the $5 stock, the under $5 stock I want to talk about, and I've done a video on it, so I'm not going to analyze and so on, is ticker symbol WTI. It's trading at $4.85, and I believe that ticker symbol WTI, by the end of this year, if you have patience, please, some people do not have any patience at all. They think that the stock market is always going to behave the way they want it. But ticker symbol WTI, in my opinion, is going to be trading a lot higher than what it is now. And so I'm very excited about this one. Obviously, if you want to invest in the oil and natural gas sector and you want to go the safest way possible, in my opinion, is to copy Warren Buffett and just go with Occidental Petroleum, which I do have Occidental Petroleum. I like that stock, but I also like this one. I really do. I think this is a great company. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best. Take care.
Are you looking for a Discord platform that offers a first-class trading community? That's what you can expect when you join Bull Market Watch. Trading can be challenging for some people, but we're here to simplify the process for you. We have a very powerful track record. Our Discord deals with day trades, swing trades, and long-term trades. Hundreds of traders operate through our Discord, where we come up with stocks to trade for profits on the NASDAQ and NYSE. With a low monthly subscription of $9.90, you will have full access to our Discord, where you can interact with other traders and get all the latest news when it comes to trading as well. It's a community that is extremely supportive of one another and always willing to help each other out. Become a member of Bull Market Watch today and be on your way to a better financial situation.